It's Ayaz coming to you from the residence. So anyway, Figure It Out, the new version, the revival edition of Figure It Out, of course, made in La La Land. The Los Angeles-based Figure It Out with Mr. Jeff from that other game show I didn't like. Well, Mr. Jeff thinks he is doing a good job for being the host of the new Figure It Out. I am thinking not. And this is because you could call me a game show expert, because I have watched a lot of game shows. A lot of game shows in different eras. We're talking the 1980s, we're talking the 1990s, we're talking the 2000s, and even I have seen some of the game shows from this era. So Nickelodeon decided, hey, why don't we make a revival of Figure It Out? Seems to be the time, the right time, get today's kids or teenagers or young adults involved, but this edition strikes out. And not only that, this again shows me how terrible of a city Los Angeles is when it comes to anything entertainment. Mostly, I say this because there are a few shows that have been made in La La Land or near it that have actually been good on Nickelodeon. There are a few. Most of the good shows on Nickelodeon were made in Orlando or in Canada. Nickelodeon decided, hey, let's shut the studios down in Orlando, and then years later make Figure It Out in Los Angeles. And this is what's the problem with Nickelodeon. All the shows now are made in Los Angeles. All of them that I know of. iCarly, Victorious, Big Time Rush, Bucket and Skinner's Epic Adventure. And it seems like the old Nickelodeon fans have had it. They're upset. They've gone on to post on Facebook. They have their comments listed on YouTube. And I'm going to join the old fans in saying this edition of Figure It Out, this new revival, remake, whatever you call it, is abysmal. It's deplorable. It makes the other one look so much better. And Summer Sanders, give her a hand for doing a good job as being a very unique host and a good choice for the original Figure It Out. So it will be the Orlando version versus the Los Angeles version, with the Orlando version easily winning. The panelists of the original Figure It Out were much more interesting. The new panelists are clueless. I can't stand when network TV thinks they know what people want, because this is something I don't want. So Figure It Out, the new version, gets struck out in my book. And I hope Nickelodeon doesn't even go forward with ordering a second season. I've seen so many good things on Nickelodeon, and not just that network, but others. But lately, network TV is terrible. And the same can be said for movies in the theater and songs on the radio. It is time to clean house with the entertainment industry. And let's bring in low budget and independent movies and television shows, and stop having the same studios with the same producers and the same freaks making lousy television, lousy movies, and punishing us with terrible songs on the radio. I'm Ayaz, and for now, I'm going to see you around.